Happy Sunday, 16 July 2023. As of filming this in the city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America, planet Earth, the original, this universe, the original. Oh, I'm being ballsy. Okay. Alright, so this is my health and wellness check-in for the week running Monday, 10 July 2023 to Sunday, 16 July 2023. My week summary is, on the whole, it was a more social week, mentally positive, and physically great in terms of athletic performances. I also worked on finding potential places to go for an eye exam. Alright, so up first is social. I fed the critters all of their meals this week. I lived with my parents, and my dad was gone one night, but aside from that, it was kind of normal interactions. Other outings with social interactions included Quality Food Centers, QFC, a grocery store on Monday, 10 July, Richmond Beach Library, a public library on Tuesday, 11 July, Shawn O'Donnell's American Grill and Irish Pub, an Irish pub and restaurant on Wednesday, 12 July, Hauge Homestead Park, a public park on Wednesday, 12 July, Senator Henry M. Jackson Park, a public park on Wednesday, 12 July, Franz Bakery Outlet, a bakery outlet on Wednesday, 12 July, Hillwood Park, a public park on Thursday, 13 July, Quality Food Centers, QFC, a grocery store on Thursday, 13 July, a Shoreline Stadium, a public stadium on Thursday, 13 July, and then Shoreline Stadium, public stadium on Sunday, 16 July, that's today. These are not all of the places I went this week. This is other outings with social interactions, and social interactions here can mean people and or critters being wildlife. So interaction with other like beings. I'm not including trees and stuff like that, but like beings, so to speak. Animals, insects, but it wasn't insects, it was animals or people. Well, I guess humans are animals. Point being, this is not everywhere I went. This is what fault I put into social. Although there is a bit of, when I do go out in public, there is thinking about the social interactions. But it was more social. And some of these things feel like a long time ago. Reading can affect processing, stuff like that. Like the Wednesday adventures, it's just kind of, it's like, that was only a few days ago. What? You know? But reading can mess with the mind like that, and it can mess with how time gets processed, which is a smooth transition to mental health. So it was positive and productive. Up first was writing and photography on Yelp. I reached 36 written and published reviews for the month of July 2023. So today is the 16th. So I'm at an average of over 2 reviews per day. I do not anticipate keeping this pace. However, I did say previously that a goal of mine was 30 to 40 reviews, so I'm in that range. I do have more I want to do, and I want to go on at least 2 more adventures this month, and I have some walking and talking stuff. So some of my reviews might come before I go to a place if I've already been that place and can write a review, but we'll see. The point being, I hope I'm not done for the month. I intend to write and publish more, but not at the same pace. So downtick in production per a day average, because that would be what, over 60 reviews at the end of the month, because there's 31 days in July. I don't anticipate over 60 reviews. I'm just how I'm viewing it as of filming this. Up next is writing for Lucky Wallaby Courier. So writing on my computer, including the 2023 World Aquatics Championships. I did a couple days of that, and then I took today off. I focused on Yelp writing, and I did, after filming my walking and talking video this morning, I got another personal best time in the 1 mile run. So my physical really kind of excelled this week. So my physical activity has really shined this week in terms of like athletic performance. So instead of writing about other people, I was like, I'm doing well. I should be spending time to make sure I'm taking care of my body. So I don't crash after those athletic performances. Okay. Notes videos. So yeah, so that's kind of a YouTube and Lucky Wallaby Courier, trying to figure out how to write notes, publish notes in video form, both for the last book in the Hunger Games trilogy, and then as a how do I make a video for notes from all 3 books, the whole trilogy about the districts. So that was this week. Yeah. Okay, though watching these videos in hindsight it might not feel like a lot of time has passed. So it's just a living it kind of thing. YouTube can be interesting like that. Like watching videos as they come out can be like, wow, it feels like forever. And then go back and watch them like, 3 years later and it's like, wow, it does not feel like forever. There can be a very big difference in viewing things at the time they come out or like same day and viewing them in hindsight. Okay, and then I also did, this is also Lucky Wallaby Courier, background research for some of my eating videos and videos for me to discuss my running background. So I started kind of a multi-week project for covering my running and then also looking up places that are on at some point said I had like 3 handwritten lists of places I wanted to go for sweet eats and savory eats, and I've made a really substantial dent in that. And I finished one of the lists completely, and I'm like, over halfway done on the other 2. So I have everything on those lists. I'm trying to figure out how to get them done this month and next month, if possible. And then also thinking of a capstone kind of adventure, if I'm feeling up for it. But so that's been a bunch of just kind of research, like looking stuff up and figuring out when might I do that and that kind of stuff. Up next is YouTube. Day of the week theme videos continued. I did some moving specific videos, which were kind of fun. Like, where's my stuff from my 2019 move? Yeah, that. Where are all the bins? They haven't moved in over 3.5 years. That kind of stuff. Or except for to be like squished closer together, or or to go looking for my Isle of Hares tweed, stuff like that. Okay, so and then I did one kind of more specific, actually thinking about like at the time of moving, in like life after the move, that kind of stuff. And then I also started a multi-week project on filling in some of my running experience and relevant competition experience from other sports. So yes, I got a bit of a long list. So I got to think, like, if I do only one place a week, it might take me like months to get it done. So instead, maybe, like, depending on how good I am about stuff, if I'm able to, right, a bunch of circumstances can result in me not putting out YouTube videos. And so just kind of thinking of, if I can I do like 2 videos a week? Because there's like, where did I run for running practice? But then we also had dry land and running for water polo practice. We'd never do that for swimming. We did that for water. So like, there's a lot of like, what's the list? So a lot of like thinking forward for video themes, and like kind of a overarching theme as opposed to theme day of the week, like a overarching, here's more about me and my running background. Okay, up next, Mockingjay reading. So Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins, September 2010, first edition hardcover. On Monday, 10 July 2023, I read pages 107 through 347. On Tuesday, 11 July 2023, I read pages 348 through 392 and finished the book. Okay, and then I got 2 more categories. Okay, physical, diet/food and exercise. I made all of my workouts Monday, 10 July to today, Sunday, 16 July. I was not on the Tanis diet for all of those days. I took a couple days off this week. Yeah. So that's why I'm not talking about that. I achieved 3 personal best times in the 5,280 foot, also known as the 1 mile run. So the first one was 4 minutes and 41.09 seconds on Tuesday, 11 July 2023. The second one was 4 minutes and 37.30 seconds on Saturday, 16 July 2023. And the third one was 4 minutes and 35.99 seconds today, Sunday, 16 July 2023, after walking and talking video at Shoreline Stadium. So I filmed that video. In between that video and this video, I achieved a PB. It feels kind of insane. That's for me, that's really good, right? Three personal best times in a 6-day period. And they were pretty, I shaved off how much time? over 4 seconds, over 5 seconds. Yeah. So that's pretty good for me. Okay. May not be for another person. And the time's still slow, like in terms of international competition, but hey, it's a personal best. And 3 personal bests. Okay. And I started a running playlist, and I'll link to that in the video description to fill in some of my running background. And like, well, I guess that's the project, is filling in running background. But I already had some, like, I think I have, what, 9 or 10 videos in that playlist right now, and I'll put this one in there too, because I'm announcing one of my personal best times. Okay. And then last physical is PMS water retention weight is closer to May than June cycle level. I don't like that. It means more weight gain because of water weight retention due to PMS. June was better, and I'm back to the May level, and I'm like, dang it. Why? Okay, because I'm a female, that's why. But I seriously, that's something that it's fun to track this, because there's little changes like that just kind of go erg. And like, my cycle's still not back to normal. So that's no good, so to say. Okay, last category is Optical. I found 2 places to call, both Walmart, following 2 previous unsuccessful attempts, which were Costco and Target. So Costco was out right now. I called my health insurance, and they said Target, Walmart, and Fred Meyer were all a yes. I looked up Fred Meyer, and I couldn't find any optical places online, but Walmart had a few places, so I was like, okay. So I wrote down 2 Walmart locations. Phone number, location, like address, name, and so that's on my to-do this week, is to call, now that I have 2 places. So we'll see what the next week brings in that category. And so that's for eye exam and glasses, because my nose is not the biggest fan of these glasses. And I got these in 2014, so they're less than 9 years old. I got them in the winter of 2014. So, but they're over 8 years old. So, and I have no backup glasses, so it would be nice, okay, to have up-to-date and glasses in a backup pair. Okay, in conclusion, it was a good week. Happy week. I hope it was a good week for you, and if it was not, or if it was, or was some sort of something else, I hope this week is good for you, for me, for us.